Module 9, Main Navigation and Refactoring. Order, Administration, Before we get started, I just want to say thank you for watching this video. Be sure to check out our other how-to videos from this channel. Also, subscribe and share. It will be helpful for the channel. In this tutorial, we will be adding a main navigation and refactoring some of the codes. The good news here is there will not be any new action methods or functions. Okay, let's go to our folder, C drive, access project, and in this module we are going to be adding navigation, the main navigation. So let's copy the previous module 8 part 3, copy, paste, and we are going to rename this guy to module 9, main navigation and refactoring. We are going to be updating some of the code to work with the main navigation. Let's pop inside and enable. So if you're not familiar with the name factor or factoring, that is a term used to fine-tuning the code. All right. So if you hear programmers mention refactoring, meaning fine-tuning the code. All right. So let's take a look at our order from last time. Things are as usual. There are a couple of things I'm looking at here. See this 32 and it says 81. So before we move into a main navigation, let's correct that before we do that. All right, so let's go find out what's going on with this 3276 instead of 8153. All right, let's close that down. Let's see, that is the order. So let's go in here and we can see, go to the right here, we can see the list come from order list. All right, so let's go to the query order list right there. Let's take a look at what's going on here. Let's see. It has to do with the order total, so it doesn't say much here. So let's go ahead and pop up the order total. All right, and let's take a look at this code inside here. Go to zoom, and we can see it's summing. It is summing the unit price. Instead it should say quantity times unit price. I think that's what it is. All right, so let's exit it out and Control S. Let me see. I think that's yeah, there you go. So it should be this guy times this guy, unit price times quantity, and we get the sum of the sum of the product. So let's go back to the this guy, close everything out. So we just made correction in there. All right, query order form, and I think that fixes it. Let's take a look. Now it's 81. Let's see. Oh, okay. So see how you're clicking on this side and it's not refresh. And also this guy, let's close that again. Let's take a look at it again. When we go back in here, see how it's not refreshing or erasing the previous number. All right, let's fix that. Let's go fix that because when we launch this guy, we don't want to keep seeing that guy. You know what I'm saying? So let's go fix that. And that's also in that order product. Uh, so here on load, right there, let's go to the onload. All right, what we want to do here, oh, we did the grand total as well, huh? So let's take a look at grand total. Obviously that grand total is the well, one thing we could do, we can copy this guy. Let's see if this fixes it. Not there. Let's do this from right here. That's good. Because every time when we are in the form order here, we call this refresh form, all right? And this load only loads this form only one time. But if we happen to click on this guy, it doesn't say anything there. See? So let's do that. You see that previous record was still there. So here is okay. So to do that, and that should be easy fix. That's the reason why, because that this guy gets the totals from that temp table, and that temp table was never emptied out. So let's go to here. It shouldn't be too bad. It's yeah, it's a split second fix. Split second fix. Actually, let's go to this. Yeah, no, not that one. This guy. So in the new here, new unlock. See right here. See right here. We're gonna copy that portion, and then in the unload right here, we also call this guy. That's it. That's all. All right. So now if we close this guy and back up, oops, my bad. Not that guy. The form. Yeah. Go ahead, collapse. That's better. So that's what happened. So now we unloaded it. When we close this form, we unload that guy. All right. So if we look in the table here, it's empty. That's what we want to do. All right. So that's that. So we fixed that one, which is good. Take a look at a couple of things here in the in here. After I uploaded the video last night, I came in here and trying to examine what code that's needed and that what's not needed. So, and I noticed, I noticed this one right here, get new line number here. This is unnecessary. All right, this is unnecessary because we're just pulling the latest product, I should say. So we don't need that, and we don't need this, right? And that will get us the same thing. Okay, so right here though, let's Control F, highlight that, and Control F. We're gonna find and fix that one right here. We don't need that right here, so we just do that. And let's go find where else does it call for. And that's it. Okay, so that's that for this yeah. And let's see, so that's there. Let's see where else. Update line number. And here's the same thing, update line number. We're gonna update everybody, and that order, because it is a single user application, we don't really need this. All right, so let's take that order out. We're gonna retrieve everybody from that file, from that table. All right. And there again, let's highlight that. Control F. Let's find the call, and then here's the call. So let's take the parameters out. The parameter out. All right. Let's see where else. That's it. Good. We're done. Just those two guys. So that's important, because if it's unnecessary, we don't need to do it. All right. If it's unnecessary, we don't need to do it. Let's see how we did. We updated two functions, and let's see if it barks at us. Double click this guy. That's good. And I also noticed here, if you click this column right here, the total and the company name, it doesn't select. You see that? You double click on them. All right, let's go fix that, because right now we want to fix everything before we want to update the code before we start making navigation. Because once we are in the navigation, it could get a little hectic there. All right, so let's collapse this guy. Go to it's an order, and here, right here, there's no double click. All right, so let's go to double click event. Let's go back to the form and do the same right here. Double click on this right hand side, go into the code. All right, so we got this guy, this guy, this guy. I think there's another one that we double clicked on, right? Yeah, right here on the bottom here. So I'm gonna copy that and put it way up here. So also I'm gonna move this guy down, copy that unload, and put it right there. All right. As a matter of fact, not there. Oops, not there. Let's Control Z. We're gonna put it right below that display. All right. So so that's what we want. We'll copy this display order. Copy. Paste. Paste. Now we should be able to double click on that total column. Close that out. And let's try it. Perfect. That's what we want. We want to be able to double click on these columns. All right. And this guy used to be 32 because it was just adding these guys. Also look at this. We are looking at see how this got 4 digits on the back here. All right. Let's go fix that. Remember, if we fix in the query, it adds up correctly. If we fix in the front, for example, the format in the currency, that doesn't do well. Okay, so sometimes you get a little off by a couple pennies. So let's go to a that is the this guy. All right, so we are going to fix this guy right here. It's order price, and zoom, and it might bark at us if we're using the same name here, but we'll try, see if it's going to bark at us. Format, like so, $, pound, comma, pound. Actually, that last two, remember that, like so. Let's take a look. Yeah, I didn't think so. See that? So remember that the name, you can, yeah, once it's you cannot use the same name as the column. All right. Let's call this unit cost. That's fine. Unit cost. Yeah, I didn't think that was going to happen, so I thought I'd show you that to confirm my theory. All right, now we need to go to the front and fix that as well. Let's see, that should be the subform order product. And here you see there, we can just come over here, scroll it all the way up there. It's a unit cost. All right, now, and that's that. And Control S. Let's see if it looks right now. That's better. You see there? All right. Now that is left align. Let's make it right align. Both of these guys should be right align. Remember numbers. Numbers. If you notice, um, we tend to push the number to the right. All right. That way we can identify the comma, the the number of digits, like this guy. All right. So in Excel, that's how it does. So let's conform to the number format. We're going to select this guy, subtotal and subtotal there, and we are going to do right align. Control S. All right. Yeah, this is called refactoring. All right. There you go. That's what it should look like. All right, and that looks better. Okay. I notice also here. I'm pretty picky. Let's make this number 3 here aligns to the column, last column of this guy. Close that out. These are the things that if you are a coder, this is what you want to do. You want to make sure everything is in good looking order. There you go. So that's perfect right there. All right. Let's see. Is there anything else that we need to do here before we add new navigation? In the next video, we are going to be doing add 2 more buttons here, 2 more commands. One for view order. The second one will be print order. All right. So those 2 commands, that shouldn't take too much. All right. We need to create a report though, and that's that. All right. So but that will be in the next video. So stay tuned. I think that we've got that. All right. So let's close this out and let's start making our main navigation. All right. We want to conform to this theme right here. All right. We want to conform to this theme. All right. Yeah, let's do that. Let's close this out. Create navigation and select the vertical left right here. Perfect. All right. And go ahead and save this guy. Control S. Call it main navigation. And that's good. All right. Now let's go to our design. Right click on that. Go to design view. I just love working with the design view instead of the layout view. Now I'm going to open up the admin navigation. All right. Right here on the right hand side here, right click on that bar, form header. We are going to go to the property. Now in this property, I want to click on that. See this guy right here, back color. Let's copy that. All right, we remove the predefined header that they had. So select the header. There, and then let's paste that in the back color right here to the right. Got it. and then down here same way, select that and back color that guy. Perfect. So now we got back color for header and footer. The next things that we want to do, well, before we do move all these controls to the main, let's do this. Go to the admin navigation, view code. All right. We are going to copy these two last two subs right here. All right. So go ahead and copy that, and then switch back to front end here. Select main, and then we'll go to the code. You see there and there. All right. As a matter of fact, we should go ahead and copy this main at the load as well. Copy that load. Close that form, and then we're gonna put this guy right there. All right. So that means that we're gonna be validating our folder here and not in the here. So we're gonna go ahead and delete these guys out. All right. So on launch, that's what we want to do. So go ahead and remove this call. It doesn't exist. All right. Control S. Yes. And then let's switch back to the main navigation right here. All right. Now we got these two. We got this. We don't have these two guys. All right. So let's comment that out for now. Okay. Let's comment that out. We'll work on that later. Okay. So, but this is what we want. We want to, when we launch a application, we want to validate everything. All right. From the main form. All right. From the main form or main navigation. So that's what we'll do. Okay. Now we can go back here, and I'm going to go grab everybody on the top here in the main, in the header section. Select, copy, Control C, come back here, select this header, paste. That's all. Pretty nice and simple in it. And then push this guy all the way up. Now let's go back to this admin. We are going to go to select the bottom portion. Copy that. Back to main. And then just highlight this footer and paste. Got it. All right. So now that we got that, all right. So we're going to be removing some of these guys right now. As a matter of fact, we can go ahead and remove now because they no longer exist. All right. So let's do that. Okay. Now this guy will be useful, so we're going to keep that. Okay. We're going to keep this label. However, we're going to remove this guy on the left here, like so. All right. We are going to go ahead and expand this guy all the way out to there, and pull this guy up. And make this text left align, and you'll see why I made it left align. Let's see what else. Oh, we also want to make this header different color. So let's call it background. Oops, background 1. Okay, and then the text right there. Let's make that text dark blue. All right. Full color right here, not white. That guy. All right. Navy rather, dark blue. Okay. Well, that's that. And this navigation right here, we'll leave it like that because that's going to be useful. Okay. So yeah, that's good. Everything. See, that's the reason why we're keeping the header, is because when we select those guys, we want to be able to display the same thing like it used to. All right. So Control S, let's close that out. We're done with that one. Now on this guy right here, I'm gonna go to the right here. You see that arrow? Select, grab this handle, pull it all the way to the left, like so. Alright. Also, right here, arrange. I am going to go stretch down and across. Alright, and pull this guy. Just select this ping. Okay, don't select this navigation bar on the left. Select the container all the way to the right. Okay, talking about container, let's go ahead and rename this guy nav main container. Alright, I think that should be similar to what we have here, if I'm not mistaken. There you go, container. We want to make sure all naming convention is similar. That way it's easier to debug. Alright, and I'm going to go back here and select both of them, and let's see, can I push this guy up? I should be able to there you go, right there. That come on, there. We want to shorten this guy up a little bit. All right, there. And let's double check on this guy. Anytime you're making an adjustment to the size, the width, or the of this guy, this tend to reset. So let's go back here to anchor. See that it reset. All right, so let's go fix this one. So just remember that anytime you make an adjustment to the container, it resets. All right, or the subform the same way. So let's see what else we need to make adjustment. I think that's that. Yeah. All right, go ahead and Control S. We're gonna go ahead and save that guy right here. Close that guy out. All right. All right. To all fun stuff. Let's see. I think there's navigation here. There. Oops. There. Let's call this guy. What did I call this guy? Did I call anything here? Let's take a look. Select this guy. Nah, nothing. Alright, you know what? Let's do that. Let's call this guy nav admin navigation item or menu. Alright. So if you name all your controls, you will start recognizing what they are instead of leaving the whatever the access gives you. So go ahead, name that guy. That will be the menu. I'm gonna copy that, switch back to this main, and then same here. I'm going to just paste that down and change the admin to main. That way we know that, you know, we know all of our controls, just like we name our children, right? When you have a child, you name your child so that you know who to call, right? So that you know who to call. I like that. Coffee, please. All right. So let's get back to our main navigation and start adding stuff into it. All right. So the first thing that we want to do here is let's go ahead and add form order. Oh, wrong one. So let's try that one again. Let's take that out. Oops. Form order, like so. All right. So now if you notice, when you do that, see the reference right here? Right here? That is the reference target. All right. So just remember that. Now let's go ahead and name this guy. Remember how we did in the admin menu? Here we're going to say main one, menu one. All right. And we'll call this order. There. Perfect. All right. Let's go to the next one. This guy will be the other admin. So we will admin navigation. Look at that. All right. And again, let's come over here. Now this name could change later on. So, but for now, don't worry about it. Nav main 2, and then we'll call this admin. All right. So that's good. So far, we haven't run anything yet. All right. So let's take a look. We need to because we made adjustment here. Some of these forms may not work correctly. All right. So that's what we're going to be doing right now. We're going to tackle this guy. All right. So before we do that, let's check on our event, onload event. Good, perfect. So it's going to validate. It's going to call the header. All right, and then we'll work with the navigation menu later. So let's go ahead and load this guy up. Control S. The best way to load this up, instead of doing this or click on view on here, it is best to go ahead and close everything down. That way we know it's closed. All right. Now click on this guy. See there? Display footer header. So that means, all right, let's fix this guy. So that's what we want to do. We want to come in and start fixing things. All right. Here, actually, this is the order product. All right. That's okay. So here it says, hey, that form doesn't exist. Well, remember, anytime it becomes a subform, any form becomes a subform, it does not treat that form a form. It treats that form as a variable. All right. To make it a form, because it's in the navigation, here's a quick fix. Come take a look at this product here. You see how we had it here? All right. So we're going to copy this guy all the way up to the form. See how we made that guy a form and close that guy out. So up to here, all these should be gone and be replaced with the main container. All right. So let's do that like so. Now change this admin to main. Also this guy to main, and that should be good. All right. Here's the same way. You see here, down here. All right. So we'll go ahead and highlight this guy all the way up to there. And then, as a matter of fact, we're going to grab this guy since it's already formatted for us. We're going to copy that. All the way up to there. So yeah, we no longer work with form order. We are working with, these are the subform. We are working with the navigation, and it lives in the main container. You see, all those forms now live in the main container. So I'm gonna delete that guy out. All right, Control S and click this continue right here. There you go. So now we are really in the main navigation now. So what it say, hey, I don't know, I don't recognize that object. So let's give it that object. O company as company. That's it. All right. Now you cannot continue. When you continue, it does not recognize. This happens on load. All right. When you are on open, not on load. On open, it initializes all the variables up top here. So let's stop this. All right, and close this and close that. Let's try it again. There you go. See there? Now it's recognized. But I noticed this is oh wow. Oh, that's not good. So what we want to do here, I think I know what it is here. When we select all like right here to make it arrange, we made it anchor stretch down across. We don't want that. We just want one. All right. So let's deselect that. We want this guy to be top left. That's it. All right. My bad. Yeah, I told you to select both of them. All right, my bad. It's not a bad idea to admit that you are bad. You're not right. But you see, anytime you make adjustment, see how it shrink to there. So that's where I was talking. I was saying, if you make adjustment to the navigation, the pane, the container, you got to readjust that. Let's try that. Okay. So we're gonna select this main container right here, and then yeah, it default to the top left. You see there, and so that's what happens. Anytime you make adjustment, that will readjust. All right, it will be reset. So let's select this guy and check. It's perfect. Stretch down. Good. Um, and this guy, oops, and the container is still good. All right. So that's what we want. Let's Control S, close that out. Yeah, it's best to close the whole form down and restart. That way we know we're actually saving, because when you close the form, if you have not saved the form, it will say, do you want to save, or this form has not been saved, do you want to save? So that looks much better. That looks much better. All right, we're almost there. Let's do more tweak. I don't know about you, but I don't like this expand across. I like it to be a pop-up. All right, and I want it to be model for I want it to be a focused, meaning you cannot do anything until you shut this screen down. All right, so I'm gonna do this, and while I'm at it, let's go here on load. I'm gonna show you something. All right, we are going to maximize this guy. So we'll do command maximize. That's it. All right, and then that way when we open this guy, we get a full screen. All right, so let's try that. Perfect. That's what we want. All right, so it's what happened if we switch to here. Look at that. See how the customer, and that's what we want. Okay, that's the reason why I want that to be here. And this guy still be the same. We haven't done anything to here yet, but we will. All right, so let's check out this guy. See there. Now when you click on that, let me see debug. What's not? Oh yeah. So here it's the same way. We made adjustment to this guy. I think right here. You see, we're just gonna come to here. This one is the order underscore order product. We made adjustment right there. So let's go and grab this guy. And that's a thing. If you recognize what you have done, you can always go back. Instead of retyping, you can also do this. Now, see the navigation here, form navigation header. Actually, you know what? Actually, we don't need that. We just do this. Yeah, we just do this. Main. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's different. All right. So let's see if that works. Perfect. See there? Now it opens up that guy. So let's see if we change the image here. Uh, let's see. Yeah, let's go there. I think we got a couple of uh, pictures in here already. Yeah, resize image. I know this. There you go. Let's get this guy. There you go. See how it changed up there as well? And that's because of that what we just did there. What we just did right here. You see there? So now it calls the main one. But that guy's too handsome. Let's change it back to the Lotus. All right. So let's change back to the Lotus organization module. I'm gonna go back to that guy company, like so. You see how it changed back there? That's good. So that's what we want. All right. So now let's work with this one at a time. What happened if we double click this guy? Will it still work? Nope. See there? That's what we need to do. Now I remember I put that form in there in my clipboard just now. I am going to just highlight this guy right here up to there. All right, up to there. You see there, and take the form out right there. So what it's saying that, hey, this is a main. This customer ID now lives in the main navigation and in the container, and that admin container also lives in here. You kind of have to stitch this together and just navigate it to it. All right, so let's do the same here up to there. All right, don't take out this admin container because that's still good. All right, so but I'm going to take the form out like so, and that should work just fine. All right, so it's not big a deal. Control S. Let's continue, see if it works. Perfect. It doesn't bark. There you go. So now we can double click there. So that's how that navigation works. All right. So let's do the same with the. Well, let's while we add it, let's do edit and save. See if it works. Edit, save. Perfect. Good. Save successfully. All right. Now let's work on the product. We call this refactoring. All right. So if you have not learned the term, this is refactoring. Refactoring. All right. Let's. This is going to happen the same way, but when we click this, it's going to bark at us. And the best thing about this, when it barks at us, is we know where to fix. All right, we know exactly where to fix. See that it takes us there. Same thing here. Replace that guy up to the navigation, and then take the form out. That's it. Similarly. So how easy is that, right? Well, it is easy when you know what you are doing, right? Control S. There you go. Good. So now we can select. Perfect. Good. I just noticed that. What about this guy? What about if we click this? Will it still work? It still works. There you go. How about edit? Perfect. Good. That's what we want. All right. How about the search? There you go. So it still works. Good. That's what we want. And how about the category? All right. Here we go. We're going to go fix this guy. Double click. There. All right. And similarly. Yeah. It's like I said, it could be overwhelming. But the thing is, if you do this a lot, this code becomes you. All right. And you can basically know your way around. Even if the new features that you not touch, you start recognizing, oh, that looks similar to this. That look. All right. Now let's see. This is the product category. Yep. Okay, let's edit this. Make sure this guy works. Road race. Something like that. Save. Perfect. And this one is road 550W. All right. I'm gonna click out. Let's go back. Does it save? It saved. Road race. You see there? So that's good. All right. We did not check the edit here. So let's edit this guy. Make sure it works. All right. I'm gonna change this my right here to Lotus Organic. Lotus Organics. And here, if you notice down here, it's going to change. All right. So let's save. There you go. It did. See there? And that's what we want. Okay. That's what we want. All right. So now our admin works the same way as it did. All right. And this header right here also switches. So everything's still the same, Nothing, you know, everything still work the same way. So now let's check this order. Will it work? Will it work? All right. So let's double click on this guy. Expected. This is expected. All right. So it doesn't know what that is. And remember, we comment this guy out. Well, we don't need to worry about that. We got that thing in our clipboard, like so. Um, yeah, same this guy, like so. Oops, forgot it there. So now it looks similar to that, you see, except now it's on the main container. Alright, so that's the benefit of always name your control, is that you know exactly what you're doing. Okay, alright, let's delete this guy. I think that should work. What do you think? Yeah, Control S, continue. Oh, okay, something else. Something else. Okay. Oh, form order. Oh, see this guy right here? We don't need that form order anymore. You see there? Ah, see, yeah, that should be like that. Remember that form order doesn't exist? Well, it does exist, but it's in this form. It's in this main container. Let's try that again. I think that's that. There you go. Yeah, when we paste it in there, if you look at it, when we paste it in there, you see that we left that guy in there. All right. So no harm done. We recognize it there. That's what it should be. All right. So if we double click on this, perfect. Perfect. What about if we, okay, this one is incomplete. What about, let's try to delete one of these guys. All right. Edit. And then remove this guy. Are you sure? Yes. But you see how 1, 2, see that, where's the 3? All right. Where's the 3? So what happens here when we delete, we need to reorder this guy. All right. So let's go ahead and save that, and we're gonna fix that right now. Oh, okay, okay, that's fine. We're gonna, yeah, that too. We're gonna fix that too. But let's fix that guy before we go into the other one. Let's see, right here, order. Oops, my bad, right here. So when we remove a product right here, we want to update the line number. All right, so let's copy that. So we don't have to do anything here because that function does the ordering. All right, that's part of object programming. So after we remove, after we delete, we want to say call update line number, and that should do it. All right, so let's take a look. Oh, we also need to in the save. Let's see, let's take a look what happened here to update line number. Oh, where clause. See there? Take that out. We didn't remove the rest of them. All right, that's good. Let's try again. Save. There you go. Yeah, it was that where clause. So let's try to remove this guy again. All right. Edit. Let's see if it's going to reorder. We want to remove number 2. And once number 2 is removed, this should be 1, 2, 3. That's what we want. All right, good. We are doing good. We are doing real good. All right, so that's what we want. All right, and then save. Okay, now it's updated to 22. There you go. All right, so that's why we want to we don't want to change the format on this screen. All right, if we change the format in the query, everything ties together and they all add up correctly. All right, for example, see that 7 7 14 14 with that guy's 22. You see, that's how we look at. All right, so yeah, don't change the format. That's a quick fix. All right, I mentioned a quick fix. Don't change the format to currency because it doesn't do it correctly. That's from my experience. One time I was hair scratching a few years ago or many years ago. I was like, okay, that should have been added correctly, but in fact that currency was the cost. It was off a couple pennies. It's still off. Number don't match. It's don't match. All right. When you're working with the large corporation, you don't want that to happen to you. All right. So I think we got it. I think we got it. All right. We remove. Let's add product to this guy. Okay. Edit. Let's add this guy. It already exists. Let's add new one. Okay, there you go. Good. So this is what we want to do. See there? It doesn't recognize that. All right. So now, remember where it was? We have it right here. Order, right here. Order product. Order product. So if you're recognizing where else you have updated, I'm going to copy all the way up there to form and close that guy. It should be right there. All right. So now we can just highlight this all up to the variable right there. Perfect. Don't forget to take out that order form order as well. That's what gave us a blocking. All right. Control S. Continue. Perfect. No barks. So let's add another one. Just be sure. There. You see? How about delete? Number 3. Are you sure? Yes. Perfect. See 1, 2, 3, 4. It reorders the number for us. All right. And that's for product in cart. There. And let's save that. So now everything works the way it should be. All right. Everything works the way it should be. We cannot go in there. You can come out. You cannot go in. That's fine. That's good. All right. So that's that. That is that. Now let's work on this name right here on the product management right here. So that should be easy enough. Let's exit that out. It's in the admin right here. We are going to copy this guy, the entire thing right there, copy, and then we're going to select the main navigation, and above there we're going to put it right there. All right, and change this tab to menu. All right, it no longer is a tab, you see. Now we can undo this, uncomment that out, and we're going to say nav1, nav menu 1, set focus, and now we're going to say menu here. All right. So we can also do this, main 1, main 2. That means that those two guys will look similar to the admin. All right, so that's fine, just for demonstration purposes. Here. Now right here, you don't have to change. You don't have to delete. All right, because it's a name. You see, but this is a control. If you try to look for the control, all right. Well, yeah. I guess that we could have left the thing in there. You know what? Let's go ahead and leave those guys in there. Let's go back. there. All right, so that's fine. And then we're just going to copy. We're just going to make adjustment here, like so. But that's okay. We're going to conform to some, if you want to change the color, we can do it right there. All right, so main. So next time when we add these menu items, they're going to be fine. So here we're going to change this guy to order entry. All right, and this one administration. Oops. And then the rest one will work. We'll fix them as we go. Control S. Close that guy out. Relaunch. See there, it says order entry on the right hand side here. All right, and if we click this guy there, it doesn't change the color for us here. Oh, I know why. See, it should be in blue and brown. All right, that should be in blue and that should be in brown. All right, now let's go fix that. Let's go fix that. That's not big a deal. So oops, there, design. To fix that, let's go into the code here. Copy this guy. Set navigation menu. Copy. And then go to the front end here. Highlight this guy. These two guys. Not this guy. This guy is new. You cannot. Yeah, it won't give you anything there. All right, you see there? You see the right hand side? So just highlight these two guys, see? And then on click, set equals to what you just copied and put parentheses in there. It says, hey, go grab whatever that's in that function. That's all it is. So basically, it doesn't grab anything. It's just going to go and call that function. It didn't change. That's weird. Let's see why. Oh, admin. You see that admin, that's why. Let's go change that. That should have been main, like so. Yeah, that should have been main. This is saying that, hey, I want to see all the controls with the name, the first character, the first 8 characters equals to this. We said 8 characters, my bad. Oh, you see there? So what we need to do is count this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Not 8, 7. Right there. Like I said, if you're a programmer, you're gonna start recognizing this when you don't do it right. Control S, continue. Now, see there? That's what it should look like. Yeah. See there? That's what it should look like. All right. So, but there you have it. That's pretty quick. That's good. So it knows that it's administration. We check on all of this. This guy's work. All right. And save. Good. Products, same way. Edit. Save. And let's see this guy. Select. Good. Select. Good. Let's add more. Let's go to one more up. Yeah, it's way up here. This is a tube. Let's see, by tube. We don't have this guy. Perfect. See there? Good. So that works. And how about this guy? Oh, we check this guy. This W right here, road race. So all is good in order, and that's what we want. All right, so the next video, we are going to be doing this. We're going to add 2 buttons right here, somewhere around here, either on that side, maybe on this left hand side right here. You know why? Because these are more of an editing, adding, and completing, but here is a more like a report type, all right, button. Maybe view order, print order. All right, we'll see what we will see though. Let's see what we can come up with. We'll come up with something though. There you have it. There you have it. Happy programming. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe, like, share, and hit that bell. And also comment below, and if you need help, inbox me. Thanks again.